Hello, and welcome to Burns in Translation, a new web series that presents the poetry of Burns in all new English translation. I refer, of course, to Robert Burns, not to be confused with Montgomery, Third Degree, or Wee Scottish Rivers, but rather Rabbie Burns, Big Rab, the great Scotch bard, the ploughman poet, Scotland's favourite son, Captain Caledonia, Untamed Rapscallion of the North, Birdie Bee, or Poetry Man, to name but a few of his richly deserved and, to my mind, terrifically endearing epithets. This series presents a number of Burns' most famous poems with brand new, never before heard, specially written English translations, designed to maintain the beauty and lyricism of the original whilst making it more accessible for contemporary audiences, many of whom, it is assumed, will be unfamiliar with the Scots tongue. Therefore, the series presents the poems in bilingual form, first in the original Scots, followed by the modern English translation. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that the hat I am wearing alters in accordance with the language I am speaking at that time. This piece of technological trickery is employed, firstly to heighten emotional engagement with the poems, and secondly as a kind of visual shorthand, should your concentration momentarily lapse. Given the outrageously gripping and dramatic nature of Burns' poetry, such an outcome is highly unlikely, but here at Burns in Translation, we don't like to take any chances. And chance, that great law of the cosmos to which we all, man and beast alike, must invariably submit, is the theme of the first poem in our series, the justly famous To a Mouse, originally composed in 1785. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, to the poetry, To a Mouse. Wee sleekit cowering timorous beastie, oh what a panic's in thy breastie. Thou needna start awa sae hasty wi' bicker and brattle. I wad be laith to run and chase thee wi' murder and pattle. Tiny, cunning, cowering, timorous little beast, oh how your breast swells with a mighty panic. But chill. There's no need to scarper off with a weirdly anthropomorphic belligerence. I'm basically just a laid-back hippie dude, so rest assured I will never attempt to slaughter you with a big fuck-off stick. I'm truly sorry man's dominion has broken nature's social union, and justifies that ill opinion which makes thee startle at me, thy poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal. Mouse, on behalf of my species, I apologise, because nobody cares about nature and we're all bastards. So I'm not in the least bit surprised that you freak out and bolt when you chance upon any big man-shaped thing. But nevertheless allow me to reach out to you in a spirit of interspecies solidarity. I doubt na whiles, but thou may thieve. What then, poor beastie, thou maun live. A daemon icker in a thrave's a sma' request. I'll get a blessing with a lave and never miss it. While I'm certain you steal bits of food now and then, I don't blame you for it. We've all got to eat. It's like if I've got, say, an eighth of good skunk, I won't grudge anyone a cheeky wee joint. In fact, it makes being stoned even more pleasurable. So please, fill your boots. Thy wee bit housey too in ruin, its silly wa's the winds are strewin', and Nathan now to big a new un, o' foggage green. And bleak December's winds ensuing, baith snell and keen. I feel really bad about your house. That's some Hurricane Katrina shit right there. Basically you're fucked. But what can you do? Demanding a shrubbery won't work. It's nearly December too, which is always a brutal month, what with secret fucking Santas and the heating bills and all. Thou saw the fields laid bare and waste, and weary winter coming fast, and cosy here beneath the blast thou thought to dwell, till crash, the cruel coulter past outthrow thy cell. You saw the iceberg, so to speak, with winter fast approaching, so quite wisely decided to find a dent in the cosy undergrowth. But you should be so lucky. No sooner had you moved in than some farmer turfed you out, collateral damage in his misguided quest for ever greater crop yields. He probably used pesticides too, that bastard. That wee bit heap o' leaves and stibble has cost thee mony a weary nibble. Now thou's turned out for all thy trouble but house or hald, to thole the winter's sleety dribble and Cranreuch called. And thus your home, so admirably humble, has nevertheless caused you extraordinary grief, and now you are left a destitute wanderer, emphatically sans abode, so completely lacking in fortifications against the ravages of winter, that to say you will get cold would be a patronising understatement. But Mousie, thou art no thy lane, improving foresight may be vain, the best laid schemes o' mice and men gang after glory, and lay us naught but grief and pain for promised joy. But little mouse, you're not the only one for whom far-sighted and well-meaning thinking has proved completely pointless. Frankly, if something can fuck up, it probably will, irrespective of species and or plan quality, which means that we all end up feeling like shit most of the time. Still thou art blessed compared with me, the present only toucheth thee, but och, I backward cast my ee on prospects drear, and forward, though I canna see, I guess and fear. But compared to me, you're blessed, because at least you live exclusively in the present. I, on the other hand, on account of my human faculties, am obliged to carry the burden of all past fuck-ups, while simultaneously anticipating all future fuck-ups, both potential and inevitable. And that, little mouse, is truly fucking terrifying. Thanks very much for watching Birds in Translation. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do come back next week where we'll be translating that classic ode to the sub-premium meat product, which is quintessentially Scottish in intent and flavour, addressed to a haggis.